What up, gents? Welcome to TSG Uncut. I'm your host, Shaun C. Sorry, we're starting a little late. I apologize about that. As y'all know, I have my son here, and so I decided to order some pizza. Got some issues with this, so there might be a call for me to go out to get the pizza, but show must go on. Listen, tonight, tonight's show is it's gonna be like three parts, okay? And I'm not going to keep y'all any longer than I have to because I do want some hot pizza. But at the same time, we got to talk about this stuff because there's a video that I've seen recently and you all may have seen recently that I want to discuss with you all, the gents, okay? And you seen the woman on the cover with the silver hair, went on the Cam Newton show. I wanted to talk about it on here tonight, plus a bunch of other clips for that. The other thing that I want to discuss with you all tonight is that how we want different things. And I have a few clips that are specifically designed to talk about that. Just a couple clips I heard some things from. And I think we need to talk about that because part of the reason why we find ourselves unable to date the women that are here today is because the expectations are wildly different. We talk about it all the time, but I have some clips that I got for you. And the third segment to tonight's live stream is something that we used to do for a while. Now, I have a few clips for you guys with more dating profiles. If you've been here for a little bit, you know that sometimes I come across dating profiles. Well, there's a brother who I'm subscribed to, and he's been coming out with these dating profiles. And I want to talk about it here. Now, I will remind myself that next time that I come across this video, I want to get his name so I can give him a proper shout out. And if y'all know him, put it down in the comments below. But before we get started with tonight's show, I want to give a shout out to the gents that are here. Thank you all very much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you all for donating and dedicating your time to be here this evening with me. But I'm going to tell y'all, man, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Seriously. This is fun. This is just a relaxing part of my Wednesday. Everybody knows about Shaun's Wednesdays. That's my live stream day. You know, everybody know. I'm talking about all my people know, like, all right. Oh, my bad. I accidentally called you. I know you're busy on Wednesdays. Yes, I am. I'm busy on Wednesdays. Listen, me in the young life, we wind up going to the gym. We do the gym 3 times a week. And so normally, you know, I kind of stay on track health-wise and everything. I have a small announcement that I'll tell you in a little bit, but let me just say that when I went to the doctor, y'all know I've been working on my health. Y'all know I've been trying to, you know, get my labs looking good and everything like that. I am proud to say I can't remember the last time that I've ever had all my labs, every metric, be in the normal range. Yes, blood pressure was normal. Cholesterol was normal. Blood sugar was normal. Kidney function was normal. So, and I haven't stopped, like, I'm still on my little program, still eating a certain way so I can maintain it. So that I can tell y'all in about 6 to 8 months, whatever my next appointment is, that I can tell y'all, hey, my labs are still normal, okay? So I preach big on, like, not just telling y'all stuff, but also practicing what I preach, okay? And our health is important. Too many of us do not take our health seriously. What just happened? Uh-oh, what is going on? All right. I can't see myself. Do y'all see me on the screen? Because I do not see myself. Not gonna lie. So we're having issues again. My son is actually gaming right now while I'm doing this live stream. I might have to tell him to stop real quick. Anyway, salute to you all, gents. Cheers to you all, man. Okay, y'all see me. Okay, well, I don't see the screen anymore. That's okay. Not a big deal. I'm used to just looking at the camera anyway. Anyway, because of that, I have here, I have an old fashioned, right? I recently just got some cocktail cherries. So I'm gonna tell you, man, My old-fashioned mix is good, but goddamn is a lot better when you got everything for it. So salute to you all, gents. Salute to your health. I know it's a struggle for some people, but you got to continue to work on it. Every time I went to the doctor, I told her, I'm gonna fix that. Then I come back, I'm gonna fix that, right? And I've been working on it. It's almost been 15 to 20 years since I've had all of my labs all be like in the normal range. There's always something that's off. Even my blood pressure, even when I was in some of my best shape, sometimes every other time that my blood pressure would be up, everything was normal. And in fact, it was the first thing that got said before I got my blood results was that, wow, your blood pressure looks great. So I'm telling y'all, man, I'm gonna talk more about this with the members. So for the members, expect that to be a future video. Members, I've already filmed the video for y'all like 5 days ago. It's on me. I need to go ahead, chop that thing up, and get that out to y'all. So my plan is to have the members only video out tomorrow. Thank you all for that. All right. Let me see something real quick. If I can't see y'all, let me see if I can see. Okay, I can see that. All right. That is crazy. Okay. Now I see myself. That's crazy. Okay. That is crazy. Okay. Well, look, I want to start off tonight's live stream with this video here. This is just to get us warmed up. This is not the main topic, but just wanted y'all to hear this real quick. And then that also let me know if y'all can hear everything fine.
If a dude go 50-50 with you, do that make him less of a man?
I'm a job. I don't work jobs. Girl, if he can't afford me and I can afford myself, then what the fuck is he doing here? I go to fucking school. If you can't do that for me, bye-bye.
If you make more than your dudes, should y'all pay all the bills?
No. I shouldn't pay nothing but groceries. I wouldn't be with a nigga that make more than, sorry. Okay. I don't. Hold on, let me put this on record. I don't pay for anything. Period. But groceries.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what is going on with this layout thing. All right, y'all can see me. I can't see myself, but that's okay. All right, let me go ahead and again, I'm gonna do a shout out to the gents real quick. I'm gonna run through, catch some of these comments. Immature, loud, and wrong. Yeah, absolutely. Let me go ahead and see if, hold on. I don't know if y'all can see that, but yeah. And single. These ladies are a joke. First of all, shout out to you. Thank you, Kelvin. He said, Mr. Shaun C, it's a privilege to be here. It's a privilege to have you here, Kelvin. Always a pleasure, man. I appreciate you. Preston, he said, pay your own bills. You walking. Oh, I can't say that on there, but you know. D, shout out to you, brother. He said, drunk and loud. Yeah. For sure. David, oh, damn, it jumped on me. David said, I wouldn't rent these for the weekend. Sure wouldn't. Why is it? I'm going to ask y'all a question real quick. Okay, y'all can see me. That's fine. I can't see y'all, but why is it that it's always why is always got that friend? Now, listen, the other one, let me show y'all real quick. What's crazy to me is that the one in the middle, she cute, but then she already going on that, ain't nobody gonna pay for me. Okay, all right. Listen, at this point, y'all, I almost expect the fact that women like the one in the middle, she cute with it, right? But guess what? I expect that she gonna have dudes that's all over her and she got a certain way. Okay, this is just an expectation. But what about the one on the right? Like, Jesus, why, gents, why is it always one like the one on the right? Sitting here, I'm like, you got to pay for my meal. You got to pay for all. Like, why is it always that type of woman? I have no clue why. How do it's always like that, man? What is going on? Even Stevie Wonder wouldn't deal with these so-called patties. Oh, we're not paying something used and ran through. Looks like a booger wolf. All right, let me catch a couple more of these. Let me go back up to the top. Oh, I missed the super chat. Sorry, real quick. Deez, shout out. He said, really appreciate your content. Deez, I really appreciate that, man. And you are tonight's first sponsor. Let me go ahead down to the banner and hook that up. Let me tell y'all something, man. Y'all don't think that these super chats, even if you do a $2 holler, man, it means a lot. Because YouTube be tripping, man. So I had y'all been watching my videos, y'all been supporting the content, right? And YouTube, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, well, look at this. I'm about to actually have some good months because there's some after the holidays, YouTube don't really YouTube, the advertisers don't show you love, right? Well, so here it is. I'm starting to put out that fire, right? I'm putting out them fire videos. Y'all telling me it's fire videos. The views are going up. Tell me why the money went down when the views went up. They adjusted how much they were paying me based upon the views. Now, let me tell you something. I don't have any sponsors because that's how a lot of YouTubers make their money, through sponsors. And I'm not saying I'm not going to do it one day. I just really don't care and don't have the time. I really don't. And I know people might be like, well, you stupid, you could leave money on the table. But seriously, man, I don't do sponsorships because, like, I don't have anything that I would like to sponsor. Why would I just sell a product just to make money and it's not a product I believe in? I can't do that. I'm sorry. That's just, I don't care about the money. I mean, I do care about, I do care about getting some type of compensation for the work that I do. But goddamn, man, I'm not trying to oh man, look at me, I'm up here balling, blah, blah, blah. Y'all don't see me, man. I come out here, I just wear regular shirts and shit. You know what I mean? I'm just chilling. So, D's, I say all that to say, people like you, people like the other gents who continuously contribute to this channel, it really goes a long way. It really does help. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. All right, let's go ahead and get the banner up. Wow, this thing is really tripping. I really do not see myself. I don't see anything going on. All right. Yeah, I don't know what's going on right now. All right. Sorry, real quick. Let me just go up, make sure I catch everybody. Wolfskin, he said the 4 GOAT rules are the only way to keep peace of mind, wallet, and future. I hear you, man. And then Preston, shout out to you, bro. What up? My friend Shaun C, TSG, big brother, homie, and the Uncut Player City peeps. Preston, you said a lot, but I want to catch one of the things that you said. You guys were awesome as F on Partners in Crime. Thank you so much. If y'all don't know what he's talking about, we have another podcast called Partners in Crime. Make sure you go over there and subscribe. It's just like it's spelled over there, Partners in Crime. Go to that YouTube channel. Please help us to grow and stuff. Me and P wanted to do a podcast where we just make it like a regular conversation, man. We're just talking about these subjects. And then half the time, P don't know what I'm about to bring up. I just be like, hey, let me ask you about this. And then I show him the video and then we go in and talk about it. We talk on the phone, man, and the kind of conversations that y'all get over there on Partners in Crime is the same thing that we do when we talking on the phone. So I appreciate y'all. And please go over there. We have a great video that just came out. All right. Shout out to King. He said, Brother Preston, these seasoned women are playing to be born again V's. It's like getting into a 1975 Plymouth with aftermarket hubcaps. Hey, I put old school hubcaps on my cars, man, trying to make it look better. But you can only do so much to make a hoopty look good. You know what I'm saying? If I hear one more thing about single mom, I'll lose it. Hey, man, I haven't made a single mom video in a minute, Johnny, so you don't have to worry about it. Not this time. Even though that video is coming up. Johnny, I got a clip. I'm sorry that you don't want to hear it, but I got a clip of a woman who was talking about how her mom would talk to her boyfriends, and you can directly see why women treat men the way they do based on the way they moms treat the dudes that they have in and out of there. It all makes sense. So I'm not going to present that to y'all yet, but that video we got to talk about that shit because it starts to make sense when you look at video clips like that. You know what I mean? All right. All right. I see my big bro, big fams. Great to see you. Thank you for being here, man. Yep, it has been a minute, D's. I appreciate you for being back and thank you for the $10 holla. I appreciate that. All right. I'm probably gonna jump down here. Psychological disorder says, right. He says, I think when they do an interview, they act like baddies because if they don't, they'll lose face with their girls. That is an excellent point, man. I've never really thought about how many times, like, not all women, but I think how many times that people get on camera and then now with social media, everybody's acting a little extra. You know what I mean? And that's okay. I understand why you'd be a little extra because it's an opportunity for you to go quote unquote viral, but it make you wonder about some of those interviews, don't it? And so that's why, like, I don't always pick the best videos to come on here, but I will say that I can acknowledge, and I listen to you all when y'all say it's this look like a skit, or I'll say, hey, this is a skit, or it looked like a skit, but it's still a good message. So I try to do that where I can. I listen to y'all when y'all say it, but there's still lessons to be learned. So, runner-ups and contestants, where the hell is this pizza? I literally got my let me try something else. I literally got my ringer on, so I guess all I can do is wait. All right, because I really want that pizza. I just want to make sure my son is fed. That's the most important thing. All right, my pleasure, fam. I appreciate you. Kelvin says, I subscribe to Partners in Crime. Okay, thank you so much, man. Hey, you're going to enjoy it, man. If you enjoy this one, Partners in Crime is just a fun way to talk. We got to get Big Fam on there. Big Fam, bro, you got to make it to Partners in Crime. But I think you be working around the time we film. We can only film on Thursday. So if you ever have a free Thursday that you can come on Partners in Crime, let me know. I would love to have you on there. I mean, he said, even the big bro, Shaun and the gents, thank you so much, man. I mean, great to see you as always. Thank you so much. Kelvin, what you got for us? I never understand why these females believe they deserve princess treatment. You have to be a wife for that. Oh, I might have to stop right here because this is going to be a perfect segue to some of the later discussions that we're going to have. But Kelvin, I want you to remember what you just wrote here, and I want y'all to remember it too, because that's kind of going to go into the second discussion we're going to have about what each person brings, what people should bring to the dating and relationship experience. If somebody's serious, okay? I'm not talking about this fly by night, whatever. I can understand that, but everybody playing around, you know what I mean? Like even the people that say they're serious playing around. The sisterhood slimy crooks. They are the ones who literally chose Chatticus Carousel, getting pregnant with the wrong men and blame men for their mistakes. Absolutely. I'm on it. We'll figure it out. Okay, sounds good, brother. The champ, shout out to you, man. Thank you for being here, man. Great to see you, as always. All right. Again, I'm having some technical difficulties here. I'm going to let my son play his game for a little longer until the pizza comes, and then I'm going to tell him he's going to have to watch TV or something, because if I can't see myself on here, can't make sure everything's good. All right, let's get to the first video of the night. When I say the first video, I mean the main video, not the main video, shit. I don't even know what I'm saying. Just disregard that. Let me get this thing going. All right, I'm going to put this up on the screen by itself, and then I'm going to talk to y'all. There we go. All right. So y'all might have seen this clip, right? This was on Cam Newton's podcast, and I seen this, and I have two clips for y'all based upon this conversation. Let's see. Who's that? Uh-oh. It says she's pulling up now. God damn it. All right. How long is this video clip? All right. Y'all might have to excuse me for a second so I can grab this pizza, but I'm going to wait for a second. Let's go on and get this thing started. Let's play.
Spice doesn't realize how much people in America actually make.
Feel
like the dating pool with men right now, based on the community of women that I have, is just so weak.
Spice, please tell us why is it weak?
Like the men are slacking.
What would you want the men
to be doing more? Like cut out that 50-50 shit.
What the fuck? And this is what Spice doesn't realize. Money in marriage is very different today. 73% of married couples pull all their finances together. 40% of couples hold all accounts jointly, down from 53% in 1996. And to the left of me, this is basically what she's talking about. The 50-50 dynamic in relationships. 33% among couples with income disparities. 33% still split expenses 50-50. So Spice, unless a woman is going to marry a top 10% man, she's going to have to split bills.
Stop talking about what do you bring to the table. We are the table.
All right. Y'all know I got to stop it there. Let's go back real quick and talk about this. Now, I don't, y'all can look at that chart and y'all can say what y'all want to. Oh, 1 second, y'all. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I was on the phone. My pizza is here. So, all right, I tell you what, I'm gonna play the rest of this out. I'm gonna start it over and play it out, and then we'll talk about it when I get back.
Spice doesn't realize how much people in America actually make.
I feel like the dating pool with men right now, based on the community of women that I have, is just so weak.
Spice, please tell us why is it weak?
Like the men are slacking.
What would you want the men
to be doing more? Like cut out that 50-50 shit.
What the fuck? And this is what Spice doesn't realize. Money in marriage is very different today. 73% of married couples pull all their finances together. 40% of couples hold all accounts jointly, down from 53% in 1996. And to the left of me, this is basically what she's talking about. The 50-50 dynamic in relationships. 33% among couples with income disparities. 33% still split expenses 50-50. So Spice, unless a woman is going to marry a top 10% man, she's going to have to split bills.
Stop talking about what do you bring to the table. We are the table. Let's start there.
Okay, explain. That's a valid question.
These men love to talk about they're doing 50-50. You pay half of the bill.
Who do that?
All these men.
All these men.
That's their new thing, 50-50. Or they like to say, okay, so if you can't pay 50-50, what do you bring to the table? The women are the table. We are the table. Okay. We don't need to bring anything on the table.
So what does a table do?
We got that.
Yeah. So I just feel like men are lacking. They're abusive.
Here we go. Want to be a victim so bad.
But you're not.
They're cheaters. They're womanizer.
Okay. What are tangible examples that women bring to the table?
Our whole self.
What the fuck?
Just being, first of all, guys, I have a whole list. Just being.
Yeah, fellas, I'm going to stop it there because she honestly has nothing. There's no list because, like she said before, she is the table. This is why men ask, what do you bring to the table? Because if you are the table, that means the table does nothing. I don't know why women have this ideology like men can't go 50-50 with a woman. And I'm not saying men shouldn't strive to not go 50-50, but I'm saying majority of couples in America, because it's hard, split finances. Because the main thing we care about is survival, not what people think on fucking Instagram. The only reason why she's speaking like this is because the man she wants doesn't want her. This multi-million-dollar man is most likely taken or has multiple women, and she doesn't want to compete, so she's just upset. Sorry, not sorry.
All right, let's get back to this. Sorry about that. Thank y'all. Listen, the thing that I wanted to tell y'all about this is these charts don't matter. Something that I've been thinking about lately, me and Big Fam talk about all the time, me and P talk about all the time, is that our women today, and when I say our women, let's just say modern women in general, but specifically the black woman, okay? It's crazy to me how these women today are just like, I can't go 50-50. I can't even go 100-100. We'll talk about that in the future clip that's coming up. But if you really think about it, all right, we've always had to work together. Our women always worked with us. That's the way it was. And so imagine now that a few of them are doing okay, or a few of them got a few men tricking off a few dollars, all of a sudden you too good to work with your own men. But then you want us to do all these things. So fast forward, I believe she about to open her mouth and say this.
Table. We are the table.
We are the table. What's crazy is the fact that let's talk about this quote unquote table. Okay. I'm actually just like y'all, I'm probably upset and tired of that goddamn argument. But let's talk about being the table. What does a table do? A table is load bearing, it supports. Now, if you're talking about a table that is supposed to be in the house, whatever, think about all the things a table does. Tables support every activity, support the activities around the family. I was watching a series recently. If y'all haven't seen it on Netflix, the series is titled Bass Reeves, okay? Because I found it fascinating. I'm like, okay, Bass Reeves is one of the greatest black lawmen that ever existed. Matter of fact, I believe movies like Posse from back in the day were created, you know, from the thought of Bass Reeves and all these different cowboys, black cowboys. I'm saying that to say in Bass Reeves, he got a house finally, he had his family, big ass family, and they had their table. And they did so much around the table. Okay? They ate at the table. They worked at the table. They had, you know, communities at the table. All I'm trying to say to y'all is these women say I am the table. How can you be the table when the only thing you fucking support is yourself? As a man, we are expected to support our whole family. Hell, if you go ahead and marry some woman from some other country, guess what you're going to be expected to do? You're going to be expected to support her family. Right? So, you know, this is one of the things. If you go overseas, you know, you might, oh man, I got me she a good woman. Well, you're going to have to support that family. That's what a men's supposed to do. You're going to have to work something out. But the point is, the table is a support system for everyone, not just itself. And then when you look at women like this on the screen, what are we seeing? This is all about her. The fucking silver ass wig and the silver ass nails, them long ass goddamn wicked nails, whatever, them tattoos. Everything is about her. Everything is about these modern women. You are not the tables, ladies, because y'all make money and y'all don't support y'all man. Y'all not willing to take care of a man. Okay, unless he a pookie. You have a good man, but you ain't willing to support the good man, but you'll support these bums. Let me tell y'all a story real quick. When I was 18 years old, right? So I got out of high school. I wound up moving out of my mom's house, and I didn't have wheels at the time, right? Didn't have a car at the time. Or I think No, I didn't have a car at the time. So this is before I got my first car. The no limit tank. Ask P about that on Partners in Crime, but the no limit tank, okay? Got the no limit tank. Sorry, before the no limit tank, I was working at a car wash, and then I worked at Walmart. When I worked at Walmart, I wound up buying a bicycle there, right? Because I couldn't afford a car quite yet. Not making that type of money back there in the late 90s, right? So I got this bicycle. Tell me why, when I'm living with my aunt, I come home, I'm like, oh, I know what happened. Then I bought my first car. And then I'm like, I go to look for my bicycle one day. And my aunt, who I'm staying with at the time, she says, I said, where's my bicycle? She said, oh, my boyfriend got it. I ain't gonna say his name. Actually, fuck it. It's been a long time. He might be dead. Who knows? Right? He one of them hood dudes anyway. But his name was Roy, right? She was like, oh, Roy got your bicycle. I was like, why Roy got my goddamn bicycle? Oh, well, he needed to get around, blah, blah, blah. My aunt had her Ninja. I'm talking about like she had her own place, and this dude was just some ninja wearing goddamn basketball shorts and a goddamn wife beater, riding around the hood on my bicycle that I paid money for. Yet, this was the same woman that when I got a second job, because I was like, there's no way I'm get out of this house making the money I'm making. I need 2 jobs. There's no way I can fucking move out on my own. Soon as she knew I got a second job, what did she make me do? She had a note when I got home that says, hey, instead of paying $189 every month, I need you to pay $189 every 2 weeks. This is the same person that allowed her hood ass dude to ride around on my bicycle, and he never paid a goddamn dime. I'm telling y'all, I got stories for y'all ass, okay? I got stories. When I'm talking about this shit, I know. Roy riding around on my shit, yet I had to pay. It's crazy to me, man. It's crazy what these women put up with, but they can't go 50-50 with their own dude. They can't work with their own man to achieve something. But they do not require that from Pookie, Glocktavius, Felantonio, and Pookie Licious in them. They don't require that. He think he Debo? No. You know what's funny? Hold up. You think he Debo? And then here's the thing. I was always a skinny dude back then, okay? I was probably about 6'2", 180 pounds at the time, right? Before I went to the military. 6'2", 180. Roy was short as fuck, probably about 5'5", maybe 5'6". And he weighed probably about $140 on a good day. The humidity might take him up to a $150. Y'all got to remember, I'm from New Orleans. So, dude was skinny as shit. Skinny little tiny ass dude riding around on my big ass bicycle. Matter of fact, the bicycle was so big, right? Because I'm tall, so I got to get the big bicycle. He looked like it was too big for him to ride on the bicycle. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say to y'all. Wait, let me catch this one. Sentiment, shout out to you. He said, new rule, if she ain't down for Netflix or whatever, or Maximum Coffee, she don't like you. Exactly. Sentiment, shout out to you, man. Thank you. Shout out to you too, man. Yeah, Kelvin, yeah, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all. I would have dumped Roy to pieces. Hey, fam, I know, but you got to understand, like, I was rolling on my own there in that hood, okay? I was rolling on my own in that hood. Edward, shout out to you, man. Thank you for being here. I think I missed one of your comments earlier. Did I catch you? Right here. They love calling men narcissists, but the data that shows women are more narcissistic than men in 2026. Absolutely. I've seen that too. That's why they think they're the table instead of someone that has a seat at the table. Exactly. Listen, I'm going to say this with all my chest. And I know all of y'all will agree because y'all would say the same thing. But if you at any point ain't willing to support the whole family, if you ain't willing to get up in the middle of the night and die for that family, if you ain't willing to go to war for that family, you ain't the table. If you ain't willing to stick around and support that family, even behind the scenes, they not. They are not willing to put their money behind their pocket. They not willing to do it. They not willing to do it. They want to talk about all this shit that they've accomplished, all the things that they've done and how great they are. But the one thing they will not do is they are not willing to support the man and the family and blah, blah, blah. Because let me tell y'all, when they do that, when they have to support the whole family and the man, you lose your job for a month. And they already thinking about divorcing your ass. They already thinking about leaving your ass. Think about that. Your woman been sitting around for years not having a job. You've been supporting the family. You lose your job for a month, and she already talking about, I gotta find somebody. I might have to leave. This ain't working no more. Y'all are not the fucking table. You cannot be the table if it only takes a month or so, or your man down bad for a moment and you willing to leave out the goddamn door. We got to stay there when your bum ass is watching them soap operas and shit. We don't get to leave. We don't get to bail. We don't get to do none of that shit. Because if we do, guess what? We're deadbeat. Oh, you ain't a real man. This is what men got to deal with. There is no goddamn way you're going to convince me on here that men ain't the table. Now, I'm not saying there ain't men that ain't going to take care of their responsibilities. And we talk about that here. Obviously, I'm against that shit. But you cannot tell me all these women talking about I'm leaving good men, they leaving good men. You cannot tell me that them women are anywhere near a fucking table and what a table does. A table, y'all are supposed to decorate and make the table functional. Get the people around the table, the community. Y'all don't even know as ladies what you've abdicated your responsibilities of being the community builders, the family builders. Y'all don't even care about that shit. So it's just crazy to me, man. It really is. Let me catch a couple of these comments. I'm going to show y'all the next clip. Alonzo, shout out to you. He said crazy. Absolutely. D said Kevin Hart. Man, Kevin Hart was bigger than even Kevin Hart is bigger than Roy was. Kevin Hart at least works out. He has a regimen. He is a trainer. He's serious about it. Roy was just a skinny little clown, man. If I gave him 140, I might have gave him too much weight. It will always be asymmetrical investment for men because women don't even fall in love. Oh, David, that is a whole nother subject, and I haven't broached it yet, but I have said it on this channel. But I've seen a clip of it recently, David, that some woman tried to, women, they agreed that men love harder than women. But then they tried to say, but men don't love like women. I don't know. I heard it and I was like, y'all lost me. It lost me. Sorry. The closest women to get to Louvre is condition known as limerence. Oh, okay. A Louvre. Louvre. Yeah, limerence is a good word for it. I actually appreciate that. People are insane. Kelvin says, Shaun, I believe more men will not deal with modern women, especially what happened to Unc Shannon Sharp and Stephon Diggs. Oh, yes, yes. Some men rather live lonely than trauma. Yeah. Shannon having all his business out there, I'm almost of the belief now that what do you do? You know what I mean? Like, if you trying to be off the grid, I know Shannon got his little, that's a whole nother discussion. I want to get into Shannon, but I totally agree with you on that one. Shannon's situation got a little, exactly. I remember the story the lady told. She did that to her husband and left him for his friend after a month. Yeah. Yeah, man. This is crazy. On some real shit. The old man lost his gig. Grams held him down for months while he hustled. That's what we used to do. So going back, this whole, well, he need to take care of me and all this stuff, how are y'all going to sit here and say, y'all gonna allow gay men to come on the internet and sit here and say the problem with the community, the black community, is the black man, but at the same time, women won't hold down good men. They'll hold down Pookie, Ray Ray, Glocktavius, Phil Antonio, Junebug and them. But good men, they're online laughing about how they mess over good men. How is that any of our faults? It's not. It's not. Be home watching stories on the TV and on the phone the whole time the man is at work. Yeah. And then you wrong if you come home and ain't shit done. You wrong for that. Why are you so wrong for that? That is crazy. They're a walking table of catastrophe, city in agonies, companies snorting blue magic periods. All right, let's get to our next clip. This is going to be a follow-up. Let me go ahead and put this. Again, on my side, everything's still messed up. So let me go ahead and get the next clip ready. I want y'all to hear this response. This woman right here, she's been on the channel before. And I wish I had a little bit more from her. I actually started a folder. Y'all know me. I got a bunch of folders. I'm very organized. I already have like 10 unnamed videos that I can make at any one point in time. But I'm very methodical on how I do my process. One of the videos I want to make is about why good women, what does it say? Oh, I have my video ideas folder. It's called Why Good Women Can't Speak Up. And I got that idea off of O'Shea Duke Jackson, because a woman had challenged him and said, you know, hey, you only talk negative about women, blah, blah, blah. And obviously I've had videos where I've talked positively about women, I've talked positively about relationships, but I want to talk about the women who speak up. So that's a video I want to do in the future, because I want to give flowers to those women who are willing to speak up, because the amount of hatred they get. Anyway, this is one of my I love when she talks. She's been on the channel before. I've used her clips before. Check this out.
There's a real reason why I'm bringing up this topic, because there's something that I wanted to say, but I know y'all like videos. So I'm going to show y'all this video to reference what I'm saying, and then I'm going to respond.
I just feel like the dating pool with men right now, based on the community of women that I have, is just so weak. Like, the men are slacking.
What would you want the men
to be doing more? Like, cut out that 50-50 shit. Stop talking about what do you bring to the table. We are the table.
Well, if the woman is truly the table, why does she put up all of the responsibility on the man? Because so the real reason why I play this video is because when has black women and black men ever done just 50-50? I said this on my live yesterday on TikTok. Make sure you follow me. I'll be going live. When has black men and black women ever just done 50-50? I swore within the black community, the black man has done 100 and the black woman has done 100. We've always worked hand in hand. Yes. We've never had this many issues with our men and with relationships until the black woman did what? Integration. Ooh. A lot of black women don't understand that y'all are trying to have a white woman's lifestyle when the black woman's lifestyle has never been soft. The black woman's lifestyle has never been feminine. We've always had to play a bigger role and position because of the way that our community has been affected, not just the womanhood. Now, Spice, you said something. Oh, in relationships, if the man has not married you, he don't owe you shit. A lot of y'all women go up to these men that don't even know you. They are just now meeting you, and y'all expecting to pay your bills, to take care of your life. He don't know you, girl. He hasn't even married you. Why would he do anything for you? Who are you? Like, I don't think that y'all truly understand this. Why would you want a king to walk in a woman's life and do shit for every single woman that walks in his existence? No, bitch, I'm special. Bitch, marry me and then give me that shit. What the fuck are y'all saying? Right. And the man has, like I said, you talking about relation. Girl, he's not married to you. He don't owe y'all shit. When has the woman ever fully brought the table by herself? The men were in the field with us too. And black women, y'all want to be white women. White women were the ones having issues with their men. White women was getting dogged out, and they want equality, and y'all follow suit because, well, can the black women join us? No, bitch. You are not turning me against my men. Fuck no. That's the real conversation. And y'all irritate me with the 50-50. When I'm with a man, I got to do my 100. He got to do his 100. Because we're black. We're different. Y'all want to be white women. Look at the fucking hair. White women. White women. Literally. One more thing. Spice is like, oh, well, these men are not doing enough. Who's raising them, Spice? Nobody want to have a real conversation. Who's raising them? Who are they behaving like? The woman. Blame the mamas.
Yo, hey, I didn't even hear the whole video. I knew she was going to come with that fire because she always do. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, wow. Let me get y'all responses. Derek, he said, oh, she is cooking with her response. Speak the truth. Oh, my God. Facts. Damn, preach, lady. Shout out to you, Adam. Thank you for being here. I simply tell men, go where they appreciate, even if it requires a passport. I hear you, man. And I hear you, brother. Great to have you here. Nuke Podcast. Don't forget Messy Miss Shaun and the women holding women accountable. Yeah. You right. Make sure I catch it. Derek says, hello, happy Wednesday to you. Showing love from Georgia. Shout out to Georgia right now. I am enjoying your channel. I subscribe to it. Keep making amazing content. Derek, man, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. David says the picture's good. Sounds good. All right, thanks. On my end, it's all messed up. Big Fam says she preached. You right? She cooked. Red Man said, get him. Edward said she didn't just cook. She prepared an entire full course meal. Absolutely, she did. Never trust a black woman in a wig. She isn't wearing it for you, black man. It's for Brad. Sentiment came off the top turnbuckle with the elbow. D said, G's got the chef. I detect no lies. She was cooking. Oh yeah. She put that seasoning on there. She put that. She cut up that seasoning for us. Okay, she made that roux. They basically expect the good men they disrespect to take them as they are and their delusions with their mistake. Wedlock, monstrosity, packaged babies. See, y'all don't want to, some of y'all don't want to hear about single moms, but damn, after that one, I want to. Azrael, man, he said black men get more support when they're in and out of jail than when they were in college. Bro, I knew this subject was going to cook tonight. I don't know how. I was like, man. And it was funny. I was going to do a completely different video. And I said, you know what? We ain't about to do that. We ain't about to do that. In a relationship, you both are the prize. Don't allow anyone to mistreat you. You know what, Adam? Absolutely. Before I came on this live stream, and one of the things that kind of pushed this live stream back is that my woman is going through some drama at work. And I don't want to get into it here, but let me just say that we have been talking every day incessantly about what to do. And she calls me, not just, we talk every day, but I'm saying it's soothing for her to be able to talk about her day to me and get the wisdom and experience I have just to hear me support her. And then on the flip side, I don't work with anybody. Like, this is my office. This whole room is my office, right? And it allows me to feel a part of her day, you know, and a part of a work environment. But she's going through a lot right now. And here it is, like, that's what we're supposed to do. She's going through it. I'm there to pick her up. It's soothing for her to talk to me about her day and vice versa. Like, the only people that really is tripping is like these modern women today. Like, they can't support you. If you talk about your day, then you weak. But then if you don't express yourself, you're not emotionally available. It's like, pick a fucking lane and stick to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all make no sense. This is why people think y'all fucking delusional, because nobody want to talk to y'all. We can't talk to y'all. We don't trust y'all. Untrustworthy. Whatever the fucking the thumbnail from the other day. Untrustworthy. We can't trust y'all. And if you don't have what I have where you can talk to your woman, y'all, you know, like y'all iron sharpening iron type of situation, you ain't got shit. You don't have it. I'm sorry. I got to drink to that shit. You just reminded me my shit is empty. She spoke the truth, bombs, brother homie. Yes, she did, man. That bird is wearing that wig for Brad and Chad. Oh, no news podcast. More prison release parties for Pookie than graduation parties for productive black men. Matter of fact, I played all of these proms and stuff like that. And then what's crazy is some of the proms that you saw was for people who was gonna have to go to summer school, who wasn't even graduating, who not even going to college. That's crazy, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. I graduated close to the top of my class. I didn't get none of that shit. None of it. I got everybody to say, man, we real proud of you. You know what? That was enough. Why isn't that enough? We always knew you was gonna do big things. Thank you. I appreciate that. And then I just told y'all the story how I moved out of my mom's house, and here it is. I'm struggling, living with my aunt, and then her boyfriend riding my bike. That's what happened from graduating at the top of my class. That's what I got. I'm not trying to blame the people because my family was poor, right? But the point is, today it's just excess. Looking back at that time with Roy and not having all that stuff make me appreciate the shit I got now. All y'all doing is just living vicariously through your fucked up ass kids. And y'all expect people to give them, and then they come to the job and they want me to fucking hire them. Or they want people like me to hire them. No. You have no work ethic. You have no shit. David, I'm getting to your comment. Hold the line. Give them nothing. They have no answer for men dating overseas. They have no answer for MGTOW. They do not. And David, thank you for this comment because unfortunately, I do have a video that's in that folder, and fuck, I just lost my train of thought. There's a video in this folder. Oh, yeah, these are all working titles, so don't quote me on this, but it's like why men should never simp for modern women. That's not going to be necessarily a title. It's probably going to change. But this comment right here, the simp, oh my God, I cannot express to y'all. The simp is really the thing holding back this whole movement. The whole thing, like, okay, we gonna step back from this. Y'all say y'all got it. We not stepping up to the plate. We just gonna back up. All right. The simp, oh my God, Jesus. Can I pull one clip up from this shit? I gotta pull one clip up. I know this is a future video, but the simp is killing this shit. I'm serious. I want to talk about it. All right, let's get back to the video view. I gotta show you this. Listen to this shit.
5,000 Apple Pay, 5,000 Zelle, 5,000 Venmo. He's like, oh, I'm gonna spend another 5,000 tomorrow, and did.
What's the most money a guy ever sent you?
$20,000.
Did you know him?
Yeah.
You're doing well.
Yeah, but not on that kind of level.
So did he get some box?
For my birthday, I came back from my trip last year, and me and him, we was kind of like already beefing, but he was just like, I'm not like these other guys. I could boost you up. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I'm ignoring him. I'm like, you not nothing. I didn't get nothing for my birthday. He's like, oh, I'm gonna spend another 5,000 tomorrow, and did. I was like, what? And the nigga disappeared. He just
So translation, he ain't get no box.
That's a clip from a video that I don't have enough clips to start this video, but we already did one recently. So it's going to be a minute, but what I do is I collect video clips, put them in certain categories, and then when I have enough, then I go ahead and create videos. And especially when I get newer videos that, oh man, this is a story. And then I take the old clips I got and I make it. But the reason why I brought that up to y'all is because of David's hold the line. Give them nothing. So, man, I'm telling you, man, and this is going to go to the next part of our discussion tonight. Perfect segue into the next part that we're going to be discussing here soon about why we shouldn't be simping for it. Like, it don't make no sense, man. Bombs, Brother Adam, yep. When she said that men and women should give each other 100, she was on fire. Yeah, Russell, she was. Adam says it's our job to support one another in a relationship. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Oh, man, if y'all knew the clips that I have coming for y'all and like coming towards y'all in the next, like in these future videos, I don't make videos. Like I really put thought into what's going to be the next video. And then I wait till I have enough video clips on that topic before I create a video. So there's a lot of thought process that I do to create the videos here on TSG Uncut. Because the one thing that used to like, I couldn't keep up with, I can't keep up with every new story. I can't do that. That shit was actually making me want to quit YouTube. It really did. I couldn't keep up. And I don't get the motion like the bigger channels do. So I tell stories, man. Every video is a story. Every video is a narrative. Every video is a you got to watch it from beginning to end because I really put thought process on how every video clip is in order every time. Even tonight. Even tonight's live stream, all the clips are in a particular order. But thank y'all for supporting the channel. Sentiment says women just like to ruminating problems. They want to talk about theirs while you listen. That is all. So that's a good point. Let me say this. If you got a good woman, right? She's going to listen to you. She's going to be there to rub your head. She's going to be there to talk to you about your shit. It's a give and a take. Sometimes her problem's going to be worse than yours and vice versa. If you don't have that, that is not a wife. Again, we're talking about wife material. Like, I'm not saying get rid of your woman. I'm just saying she may not be the one. If you can't talk to her about shit, and she ain't willing to listen and be there for you, but you got to listen to all her shit, she's not a wife. Just keep that in mind. I don't even want one. But when we do talk to women emotionally, it has to include her or else she isn't interested. Ooh, God dang. King, you came off the top turnbuckle with that one. That's a good one. Too many people in their DMs, ears. Yep. Alonzo, you right on it. Yep, bums. Aunt and Roy Tavius. Oh, shit. Oh, somebody wrote that. One of y'all wrote that earlier. It might have been you. I missed it. I'm sorry I missed it, Roy Tavius. I'm going to have to throw that one down on the list. Hold on. Let me write that shit down. Roy Tavius, because I do not want to forget that. Roy Tavius. I'm not lying, man. The dude was riding around my... Oh, that's the Debo comment. Yeah, he was riding around the hood on my bike like he was Debo. That's right. Sorry, whoever said that, I apologize. I missed that one. Choose wisely. D's Roy Tavius. Roy Tavius just made the list. Oh, shit. Most women find value in their partner listening instead of finding solutions. And you know what? I know that's true. We're going to talk about that. Adam, we're going to talk about that. Let's not get ahead of ourselves because that's what we're going to talk about that in the expectation section, right? Where are we at? 1 hour? Okay. We're changing their behavior. Hold the line. Absolutely, David. I appreciate that. Michelin tire bellies, women thinking that men want to F them. The only thing they can handle is a 100-ton buffalo is a forklift. Oh, my God. Save yourself, black man. Ling Ling, Maria, Priya, Becky, Fatima. I'm here. Okay? Hey, sentiment. Again, here's another one. Another folder that I'm working on is I put out that video a couple of weeks ago where I said, hey, we got more options. Guess what I'm working on? The next We Got More Option videos. And when them shits come out, I'm dropping it. Bam. More options. Bro, I'm going to keep this shit on rotation, man. I'm going to always, I'm going to collect clips like Pokemon, and I'm going to always be like, guess what? We got more options. Here's the video for the week. There we go. Bam. I want y'all to know we got more options. Okay? Again, I told y'all, do not get negative about anything I put on this channel. If anything, laugh at it. If you can't think of nothing else to do, don't get mad and laugh at that shit. I am not mad. I am not bitter. Actually, this shit is comical to me. It really is. Now, every now and then you'll see me get frustrated, but I mainly get frustrated when it comes to wives and children and families. You'll see me get emotional with that. You know, my son is in the other room right now, you know, chilling out for the summer, right? That shit right there, you want to piss me off? Let's get to that subject. That shit, that will get me lit. Low T males. Yeah, we're going to talk about them low T males. You know what? I'm writing that down, sentiment. That might have to make the thumbnail. If y'all see that thumbnail, low T, that I've never seen nobody put low T males on a thumbnail before. If y'all see that, y'all know. Y'all already know what's about to happen. Let's go with that. Low T males thumbnail. I don't get to all these ideas, but sometimes I write it down because it'll pop back up in my head later. So I appreciate that, man. Bro, what? Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. All right. I can't keep up with all y'all comments, but let me make sure I catch people who haven't. Frank, he said the ignorance of these women on how the world works, that's they live in shame. Sorry. The ignorance of these women on how the world works that they live in is a shame. Yes, absolutely. I agree with that. Looking for a tablecloth. If you want to be treated like a queen, you must take care of your king. Absolutely. D says your style is unique and stands out from all the rest. Much appreciated, man. I appreciate it. Looking for an ATM with a pulse. Yes, they are. Why in the 10F's hell would I want a pair of period panties in my personal space? What the hell? Stems equal pegs. Ho, ho, ho. Adam, how you going to bring that up? I might have to throw that shit into the simp video. Oh, shit. You made me realize I got something for y'all. Oh, man. That simp video about to be. Oh, okay. Me and Pete was supposed to talk about that subject on Partners in Crime. We have a video, but I didn't put the video out yet. I'm going to wait, and I'm going to use those clips in the simp video. I'm telling you, it's crazy out there right now. It's crazy. It's just bad, bro. I can't tell y'all. Oh, that bike? Ain't know you wanted it back, homie. Mr. Spacely, that's what he did with my bike, too. I never got that bike back, ever. But he ain't never had a car ever either, so I don't know what that is. In the time that he took my bike and had my bike, I already had 2 cars. Now, they were hoopties, but they ran. Low T-mail equals high P-mails. You know what? Adam, you on one tonight. All right, let's get back to – I'll get y'all to the next clips. I'm going to put these in a few stages. This is another stage. I said there was 3 sections. It's actually 4 sections because this next section going to make sense. In this next section, what we're going to talk about here is you just got to listen to this fucking video. It's crazy, y'all. Just check it out. Listen to what she got to say.
You can go pretty much anywhere and see a beautiful girl. You can walk into a gas station and see a beautiful girl. You could be taking out your trash and be like, wow, what a beautiful girl. To see a man that is stunning, maybe 3 to 4 times a year, if that, if you're lucky, okay? Bad bitches is literally everywhere. Like, bitches really be doing it, okay? Men, you're ugly, you stink. Like, at best, it's like, oh, I see how someone else could find you attractive. But to see a stunning man, I mean, wow, the gods must really be upon you.
All right, before y'all lose y'all shit in the comments, let me say this, gents. I went down to the comments of, oh shit, where's my phone at? I think I saved the comment. Let me see if I saved it. If I saved it, I'm going to upload it so y'all can see it. I just think I forgot to put it in my folder. But the point is, when I went into the comments, oh, I did save it. Oh, look at here. Give me a second, y'all. Let's go ahead and upload the first part of the comments. Oh, come on now. Be acting funny. All right, let's see if I can pull. God damn it. Give me a second, y'all. Y'all gotta see. I didn't do all the comments, but I'm gonna tell you, I want to pull up the first comment because that's all we needed to see. Her reaction to something somebody said. Hold on right quick. Let me find it in my phone real quick. Yeah. Let's see. That was a screenshot. Yeah, wait till y'all see this fucking comment, man. This woman right here, this is the problem with the women today. Like, these women are toxic. They are literally arsonists. They really are. They arsonists of the community. And I don't care what the gay dudes say, oh, black men, yo, is we the problem? No. These arsonists are the problem. Here, let's see if this picture will pop up. Yep. Can y'all see this on the screen? Let me put this up there. Put a 1 or let me know y'all see this. All right. So this is the same woman. This was the first. This is the very top of all the comments. Okay. So this woman up at the top. So we just openly bullying men now. This was her response. Yes. Here on my page, absolutely. That is my niche. Welcome in. And then the person below that said, and that's why a good man is always going to be the prize. Women like her are a dime a dozen. We just going to openly bully men now. Yes, here on my page, absolutely. That is my niche. Welcome in. So, gents, these women here are agents of chaos, is like my uncle liked to say. They agents of chaos. And if you're a woman listening to this, understand something. I'm not going to sit here and say all men are good. I'm not going to even sit here and say good men are good. I'm definitely not going to say nice men are good because they're not, right? But y'all don't want a good man. And gents, you don't have to be a good man. You just have to be a principled man. But the thing about it is, the one thing about us that we can say is we've been consistent. The one thing I can say about a man is most men are consistent. We all generally want the same things. You put 100 men in a room and do a poll, and most of our answers, when it comes to dating relationships, and most of our answers will look alike. You put 100 women in the room, and all of them have different answers, damn near. You could almost get every woman with a different answer. Seriously. And this is why we don't trust y'all. And this is not to say all women are bad. This is to say that if you consider yourself a quote unquote good woman, or you consider yourself quote unquote a special woman, let me say this to you. You're going to have to do something to stand out. Because there's women like this that's out here in these streets that are purposely causing chaos, purposely causing a divide. Let me make sure that I make myself known. I want men and women to date. I do. I want men and women to be in relationships. I do. I'm not going to go as far as to say marriage, but I'm definitely for relationships. I am definitely for men and women getting together. Always have been. I'm not going to change that. I think society is going to hell because of the lack of it, because of these selfish ass people. But I'm sitting here not going to sugarcoat it and say, like, you know, you can think what you want about this channel, but when you look at comments like this, where she's straight up saying, that's what I'm doing, I'm bullying men on purpose. we are not in the same league at all. We are not. So I want to address something else she said, gents. And I'm going to catch y'all comments and see what y'all have to say about this. Why are women so hooked up on men looking good? I mean, really think about this for a second. Then if you look good, then if you look too good and you don't want to talk to them or they don't get a chance to dish you and bring you down to earth, then you sassy. Then you doing too much. Why are these men trying to look like women? Why are these men trying to look pretty? What they trying to look pretty for? You can't win for losing. You look too nice, then you gay. You just try to be a regular dude, and then you a bum. You see how this is an agent of chaos that we looking at on screen right now? You know what, gents? We should have known something was up. She got this big ass nose ring in her ear. I mean, in her ear. She got the nose ring in her nose and them big ass. Let's go to them nails. Watch she put them nails up. Look at it right there. Look at all the crustication on them nails. Tattoos. I'm not trying to diss all tattoos. Just understand you already in a different category. You are an agent of chaos, ma'am. If you got that much to say about dudes, why don't you just go ahead and you might as well just, I bet you she got a girlfriend. I bet you she got a girlfriend. I bet you Roy Tavius is sleeping on that couch. I bet you Roy Tavius is on that couch. Come on. Yes, exactly. Right, exactly. Still cookie female toxicity. Some women can't stand to see men too attractive or too happy. It generally pains them. Let's go to that part. That women can't stand to see men too happy. That is that one there. When I seen that for the first time, sentiment, that shit blew my mind. Like, I really couldn't believe that. So when the other lady that we just saw, when she say, hey, y'all trying to be like, white women, y'all trying to be like white people, that's crazy. That it genuinely pains y'all to see us happy. That's the shit that they used to hate for us. Like if you were a black person and you doing too well, it's almost like they mad that you happy, that you got shit going on. Hell, we see it here in interracial relationships. If you too happy, they got a problem with that shit too. Man, let me tell you something. Haters gonna hate. Haters gonna hate. There's the woman with the STD stale fish pie cookie VD street nookie. Quincy, shout out to you, man. He said low self-esteem. Yes, exactly. Adam says, I am nice until given a reason to change my mind. That's the way you should be. Cute dog in the house. Quincy, man, thank you for being here, man. I appreciate you. For sure, havoc of circumstances. Absolutely. Sentiment says, be mean to those who are mean to you. I ain't gonna say you gotta be mean to the people that are mean to you. I'm just saying that, hey man, sometimes you give the energy that's given to you, and then sometimes, if people act in a certain way, I just remove myself from the situation or the presence. I don't want to be around you. I tried to tell this to somebody recently. I'm like, look, I am not responsible for the way you behave. You are. But it's not my responsibility to have to be around that behavior. I don't have to be around it. I'm not required to be around the place and behaviors that I don't want to be around. Frank says she does not understand that looks are not everything. Frank, you're right, man. But the problem is, it's kind of what me and P say on Partners in Crime. Women are acting like the men that they hate. They are acting so masculine, you really can pinpoint, all of us or most of us in this chat old enough to know back in the day. And we know the complaints that women had about men back in the day. And now you look now, everything that they fucking said about men back in the day when we were coming up, they guilty of it. They're doing the exact same shit. Tell me how these women used to hate. I'm gonna give y'all an example. Tell me how these women used to hate the fact that, oh, well, you a player. You just using women, blah, 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 right? But tell me why in the comments when women say they got a roster, tell me why the comment section like, you go, girl, I got a roster too. They're not even hiding it anymore, gents. They're not even hiding it no more. They coming on these video clips and they telling you they got a roster. They telling you they got a man for this. I got my Monday man. I got my Tuesday man. I take a break on Wednesdays. I got my Thursday man. And then I got the dudes, all of them or one of them could take me out all through the weekend. And on Sunday, I'm chilling. If we did that shit, we dogs. If we had rosters, women would judge us. We have not changed. Ladies, y'all ain't gonna want to hear this shit, but I'm gonna tell the truth. The truth of the matter is, if it was socially acceptable for men to have more than one woman out, there's a number of men that would choose it. And that's not a diss to any man that feel that way. We got to start telling the truth now. You can't tell me when a dude got 2 girls on his arm and he walked through the door, you don't look at him like, damn, how the hell did he pull that off? How did he get the 2 girls to be cool with each other? Is he paying them? There's all kind of questions that come to mind when you see a dude walk through. Now, let that dude be clean and walk through. You'd be like, all right, he got money. That's why. What about when you see a regular-ass dude got 2 women? You're like, how did that happen? I'm saying that everything in society has made us act against our nature. And see, here it is. We are the ones that got to fucking restore calm and everything. And these women are off the chain with how many dudes they got. It's socially acceptable for them, but if you do it, you're a dog. Come on, man. That should be its own goddamn topic. My bad. Frank, look what you started, bro. Frank, look what you started, man. There's a difference between a good man and a nice guy. Absolutely there is. There's absolutely. Just mean for no reason. Yeah. And Kevin said, you can't make this shit up. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. Wish you were here, man. Yep, exactly. And then Cinnamon said, flush with tears. Okay. All right. I know y'all said a number of other things. I do want to catch this one comment. Whitey's white tits wants bees, wannabes. Yeah. Oh, Whitey's wannabes. Yeah. Sorry. I read that completely wrong. Sorry about that. You play their game while they're still being blamed. Preston says, nose ring wearing scallywag, jazzy baggage, crumb snatching, whore rats looking for a 6-figure man exactly when you say we're doomed. Frank said, they are trying to be pimps and players now. Exactly. Exactly. All right. I'm sorry I've cut off some of y'all comments. Let me catch this. Now, she said, let me put myself back up there. Now, this woman said, okay, that I always see good women all around, but I might see 3 or 4 good-looking men a year. Really? Y'all see all these beautiful women. I'm going to show you what we see every goddamn day. Here it is right here. I'm going to show y'all what we see.
So many niggas. It's so hard to pick one. But if I got to, I want the trick one. I want the rich one.
What the hell just happened? Yo, I mean, okay, I could go a different direction. Again, y'all don't really hear me talk about big girls and y'all don't really hear me putting big girls down. I really don't, because I'm not trying to do that. But Lord Jesus, the amount of women nowadays who have this delusional sense about themselves. Talking about, I want the rich one, I want the trick one. And I'm like, this video after tonight, I'm going to put this in the simp video because I know some of y'all, okay, I'm going to try to appeal to some dudes out there. I know that you're trying to get you some. I know you out there doing your thing. But man, it is time for us. I agree with one thing on men having to step up. We need to step up our standards, man. And I'm going to sit here and say, like, I don't have a problem with women like this individually until I see she got the red baby hair, the tats, and she wearing this damn, man, I'm like, it look like them little optical illusion things. Maybe wearing the black and the dots is supposed to not allow you to see them rolls, but man, she got a shelving unit going on. I'm sorry, I did not. I said Jesus, I wasn't gonna do that. I said I wasn't gonna do that. I'm sorry, I said I wasn't gonna do that. My bad. So the point is, how have we gotten to the point where there's no good looking men, but women are quick to say this is a baddie? Oh, she a girl, you a 10. I should put this also in the video of why women lie to each other, or not why women lie. Women are women's worst enemy. I think that's the title of that folder. I'm telling you, I got a lot of videos stacked up and I can't even get to them all. This is I'm just gonna let y'all roast in the comments. I'm gonna catch a couple of these Teletubbies. Hell's that? The overhang of Fupa is bad. Oh my Jesus. Okay. I'm good. Oh, no, I gotta catch a few more real quick. These born again versions think they can erase the body count back to 0. That's a whole nother subject there, Preston. Looks like my Nana's shopping trolley. She wants her Tweedledum to go with her Tweedledee. Oh my God. She's not even fat in the right place. Oh my God. 10 plus 2. I do not see women like that in the Philippines. Hell no, you don't. All right. Let's get to the next video clip, gents.
Why are you asking about my?
Okay, hold up. Now, I'm bringing this video clip up because understand, ladies, that what we want and what y'all want and what y'all expect is different. We're going to talk about that more in the next section, but I wanted to use this video clip as a transition because so often, gents, we get told what we want, what men like. So I want you to keep that in mind. We try to tell these women that we want natural women, and they don't want to fucking listen. So check this clip out.
Why are you asking about my mom?
Because no, seriously, what does your mom's hair look like?
It looks like my hair.
Okay, so why are you saying this?
Because black women do not wear their own hair today.
We do wear our own hair.
Why do you care though?
Because I want to see, or all black men want to see black women wear their own
You know
hair.
that's not true.
But I
Especially
wear,
not down
but
here.
I wear
You
my
know that
own
is not
hair.
true.
A lot of people
know that is not
hair.
true.
A lot of.
Okay, what the fuck is this face? Is this like Michael Jackson or something? Okay, let's just stop it here. Let's just stop it here for a second. I gotta catch this one comment. Them big gals be them big gals be like driving that 77 Cadillac sedan DeVille. Big fam, you wrong for that. You wrong for that, big fam. Maybe a 10 on the Richter scale. Wigs are for Brad competing with Becky. Yep. Oh shit. I'm sorry. I had to catch y'all comments. Hold on, shit. Real peeled rich men ain't looking for a retirement plan. Yeah. Your PG could not believe it when one first said that to me. Oh, yeah. She's shaped like mashed potatoes, claiming she a 10. Okay, I'm back. I wanted to play that first part of the clip for y'all because these women are quick to say what we like and what we don't like. And they get online and they stand on that shit. And the crazy thing is, it's out there what we like. Why is it they can't fucking listen? Let me show y'all the second part to this. Hold up. Let me play back what she said.
Because I want to see, or all black men want to see black women wear their own
You know
hair.
that's not true. But I wear not down here. I wear my know that it's not hair.
A
True.
lot of you know that is not hair. A lot of.
And then if you could prefer which one, natural hair or fake hair, what would you pick? Natural. What do you say?
You gotta go natural.
Natural.
Okay. Natural. Natural.
What do you say?
Natural.
Okay. Natural.
Personally, I prefer natural.
Just
Okay.
the messy blonde, you feel me? Lip gloss, that's all that.
I'm gonna keep it above. Everything got to be natural. You feel me? We ain't doing no fake shit. We ain't doing none of that bullshit. If you can't come as God sent you to me as real as you come, I don't even need you.
But
The thing that I hate, bro, is women that put wigs on their head, bro. I don't like wigs, bro.
He's white and he's saying it.
Shout out to that channel. But hey, so that's why I thought it was important to show y'all that clip. Because we had that woman that said there ain't no good looking men. And I see 3 or 4 a year. There's all these baddies. And you have women out there trying to tell us what we want. Which means that they doing it for each other. Oh, I'm doing this for myself. No, you doing it because you think that's what's going to look good when you go out. You're not doing it for yourself. Because if you were doing it for yourself, why is it you still got bad self-esteem? How y'all be doing all this shit and still got terrible self-esteem? Like, that don't even make sense. Right? Let me see y'all. I'm gonna go from the bottom and work my way back up. Becky's on Twitter are slewing the hair helmet hooligans. Oh my God, that's the hair helmet hooligans. All of these guys made me proud. Yeah, me too, Edward. That's why I wanted y'all to see that clip, especially after what that woman said. I was shocked, but then I wasn't shocked because I've seen them go through the mall asking dudes, and the same thing happens. They all want natural hair. You know, even, man, let me tell you, they right. Nobody dating this walrus. He's interviewing the alopecia clique. Can't or don't want to. Likeness to whiteness. She just embarrassed herself. Yes, she did. I saw a video on South Korean men wearing makeup. What? You gotta excuse me, Adam. I gotta write that shit down. Supposedly, man, I might have to check out some videos on what's going on in South Korea because everybody's saying that shit is a disaster. Like, it went so far, like, swung in the effinism column that the dating is like, it's just bad. So if I find any good videos on that, I might either present that to y'all and do a review on it, just quick review, or I'll make it a members only video. So South Korean men makeup. All right, I'm gonna write that down so I can check that out later. Thanks, Adam. I appreciate that. Big Fam said the Fleetwood Broham with the couch seat. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. Y'all still capping on that chick. That's crazy. Beauty pageant should ban makeup. Yeah, they should. A polka dotted sea urchin. Another thing I'm sick of with black women is the baby hair trend. Shit. Edward. God damn it. I can't stand them goddamn baby hairs either. As soon as I see that shit all slicked, I'm like, oh man, we already know what you're dealing with. Keep your money to yourself. Protect your health and wealth, gents. Too many males got no sense. Yeah, I hear you, brother. And Donald, we're going to talk about that here in the upcoming video. All right. Catfish used to be awesome, but now I don't know. No, they are definitely doing it for a man, as all women do it for men. That particular man, absolutely, spot on. What's crazy when they decide to date white men and they say they want to see their natural hair, they don't give any pushback. Hell, why is it when you see some of them start dating white men, they actually let their hair go? I'm like, what the? How? That's all we've been asking for. Korean men following the K-pop stars who are popular with women, creating an impossible beauty standard for men, looks maxing on roids. Oh, that's interesting. huh, I got some homework to do. That might be an interesting video. I'll take a look at it. I'll take a look at it. I don't even know if I want fried catfish or fries. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, check it out. I got another one for us on this same hold up. Oh, okay. So gents, the other thing that I want to show you all is that what we want, both men and women, I think we're kind of diverging from what we want. I'm gonna run through these clips. We're gonna talk about them for a little bit, but I'm gonna run through these clips because I want to make sure I give us enough time to go through a few of these dating profiles. Okay, I don't want to be on here too late, but I'm gonna go through these clips, and what I want y'all to keep in mind as we see them is that expectations are completely different. The double standards are there, right? We know this already. So when I show y'all this, it's not gonna be a surprise, but we will briefly touch on this stuff. Check it out.
Men are not that, like, not submissive, but like suckers for females no more. Like I don't know. It's
Stop. Real quick. Men aren't suckers for females no more. We're not suckers for females. Like, think about what she just said. It'd be one thing to say, well, men really ain't chasing after women no more. She said, we're not suckers for females. A number of y'all said this, and forgive me if I forget who said it. I want to say it was, I want to make sure I get the right person they credit. A number of y'all might have wrote it, but I know one of y'all, damn it, who said it? It might have been Quincy, might have been Donald, one of y'all. One of y'all said, hold the line. I can't remember. Not trying to take nothing away from anybody, but hold the line. Because anytime that women make this statement.
men are not that, like,
Oh shit, hold up.
not submissive, but like suckers for females no more. Like
Right there.
I don't know. It's
But is that what you want though?
I don't want a yes man.
I'm sorry I'm stopping this, but I want to make sure I catch these points. They contradict themselves on the daily. Because the truth of the matter is they don't want a yes man. Okay? If you are a yes man, you simp for these women, I'm telling you, she will never, you can't get the respect back when she thinks she got over on you. You can't. And if she's not willing, if you do, I'm not saying you got to be mean a woman to gain respect, but if you telling her stuff and she ain't listening, she don't respect you. Period. End of story. Move on. It's a waste of your time. Get you a little duck out of it and then move on. I'm serious. Like, and I hate to say it that way, but I'm just saying at the point that she don't want a yes man, but I really do want him to be doing what I say. Just listen. Just listen.
Right.
I would hate that, right? But I want
Yes. Sorry, real quick. They hate that. So do not be a simp. Let's continue.
hate that, right? But I want somebody to make me feel like I'm doing this, like, where's the sacrifice or anything? You know what I'm saying? You like somebody that's just like if I was to date a guy and he lives 50 minutes away, like, I don't normally drive 50 minutes, but I like you. So, you know, I haven't ran across somebody who's actually like took that extra step to be like, okay, baby, I did this for you.
So what are you going to do? What do you do for him? You have met nobody who's taking the extra step. What are you going to do for him?
You know, I pulled up on a horse because I'm just kidding.
So, okay. I mean, there's obviously a lot going on there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to see you
I'm not
trying to trick
saying
me.
that. I'm just saying you're dating a female. You like her. You're going to show her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like guys want to be chased nowadays.
Shut y'all ass up with that. First of all, ladies, y'all wrong. It's not about being chased. Y'all just don't show no appreciation. everything about getting to know you is about you. It has nothing to do about me, about knowing me, about caring about me. It's about what you can get. A third or more women are just doing foodie calls. You're only going out to get food and drinks. So how am I supposed to show you this extra way? Oh, I gave you my number. Well, then what are you showing me? And then if I try to call you or text you or get to know you, right? Then you're doing too much. But then if I don't call enough, then you're like, oh, well, he ain't showing me no attention. Y'all are fucking confusing. And I'm gonna tell you, smart man, soon as you get confusing, you're not dealing with that shit.
Sum that up. Guys want to be chased.
I mean, I don't agree with that, but I don't date guys, so I don't know.
No, she's wrong. Guys, it ain't about being chased. It's about being fucking reciprocal with time and appreciation. Y'all think dating is all about y'all. And you got to realize there's two people. There's a whole person across from you. And you don't even give okay, you don't like the dude, but damn, how you treat somebody without common decency and respect? How you going to waste their time? And then make them pay for yours, but you don't respect theirs. If you don't like the dude, then pay for your fucking meal. Period. But y'all won't do that because y'all not the table. And y'all ain't got no honor, and y'all got no respect, and y'all got no dignity, and y'all ain't got no goddamn standards or morals. Ain't nobody trying to hear this shit.
I know.
But then, I mean, there might be something to that, though. It might be, maybe he dealt with something that just kind of messed him up, too.
Anyway, I wanted to start there. Okay. These women want you to go all these extra miles for them. Check this next clip out. They want you to go the extra mile.
I don't even cook, girl. Whoever I end up with has to cook. And they have to go to work and pay the bills. Yeah. It's like a lot. But they have to be happy about it. So.
You have to be happy about cooking, cleaning, paying the bills. I'm going to play that shit again because this young lady basically said she don't want to do nothing.
I don't even cook, girl. Whoever I end up with has to cook. And they have to go to work and pay the bills. Yeah. It's like a lot. But they have to be happy about it. So.
They got to be happy about it. So I'm playing that clip. Because it's going to set up for 2 clips from now. It's going to set up for there. But I want you to hear this guy here. You all have seen him before. But I want y'all to hear. I decided to put his clip before this woman's clip. He talks about, how he knows where women fall at in his life. Check this out.
I had a broad one time. We was out to eat. And she was like, yo, can my friend come? I'm like, sure, it don't matter. We chilling. She was like, if you pay for it, I'll pay. I'm gonna pay you back for her food. Cause broad already know me. Yeah. She know it's gonna be dead. Now I'll do it. I ain't say we out at the same time. Sometimes like, man, if I ain't hitting that, man, I ain't paying for food. But if I'm out and I fuck with you and your friend come, all right, whatever, I'll pay for the meal. But she already initiated oh, hey, my friend gonna come. We gonna order this. I'm gonna make sure I say the money, right? And I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I ain't tripping on it.
Yeah.
But the test was, is she gonna make sure that she tell me about it? She never did.
Wow.
And so I knew to put her in that category. I tell people all the time, the test ain't to get mad at the broad. The test is to find out who she is.
Who she is.
That's your character.
Absolutely.
Ain't no way if I'm out with you and I say something, I'm gonna do it. I owe you some money. You ain't got to call me about it. I'm gonna call you. That's a character.
Yeah.
So all it does is put in my mind, this broad's character. So when you tell me not only did she break it, she said she was gonna do something and she did it with a good attitude.
Yeah,
you're not gonna find that because most women are trying to get over. They're like, oh, is he gonna say something? Oh, he didn't say something cool. Or she might not have said nothing. So when you have a woman like that, understand the character of most women, and the fact that she did that is like, it's high level.
That's what I'm
hey
trying
man,
to tell
listen.
you.
That's a keeper. That's
a
one of the ones
keeper.
you should have a sit down conversation with. Like, listen, I see you all in.
Yeah.
So I wanted y'all to see this clip here because unfortunately, we do have to put these modern women to the test. All right. The test was simple. He didn't make her do nothing crazy. He just wanted her to keep her at her. He wanted her to see if she was going to keep her word. Now, any ladies listening, I need you to understand something about a man. Okay? When we talk about being men, one of the things about being a man is being a man of your word. And if you can't keep something, you tell somebody. You let people know, look, my bad. I meant to keep my word, but this is what I'm going to do. You know what I mean? This is where I'm at. I got you. Right? And that's fine. We can deal with that. But if you was talking about you going to Venmo and Zelle and do all these things and you don't never do it because you're going to try to get over. See, also, the thing that he didn't say that I was hoping he said on here, but because he says a lot of good stuff, I give him credit. The one thing he didn't say was, you know where you stand with a woman if she willing to spend money on you, period. And I've said that on this channel. I've said that on a previous video. You know where you stand at with these modern women if they're willing to put money on you. Because that means they've invested in you too. And if a woman willing to put money on you, you mean something to her. But I'm going to tell you, most of these broads won't pass that test. Because they just see, oh, I got so-and-so. Me and my girl got a free meal last night. But if that's your friend and you said you was going to do something, you should have done it. See, that's the principles that us men stand on. That's how I'm going to judge another man. Y'all don't think that we judge each other, but we do. If you say you're going to do something and you don't do it, and you ain't man enough to call me and tell me why you couldn't do it or whatever, then I'm going to look at you differently as a man because you ain't on your word. Y'all women don't hold each other those type of standards and principles. Y'all let each other slide with some bullshit. Right? But as a man, I'm going to lose respect for you. And so why did I play this clip? I played this clip because, unfortunately, you have to test these women nowadays. And I'm not saying go ahead and give her an ass ton of money and think she going to pass the test. You're just going to be a fool. No, there's little tests that you can see. And if she don't pass them, you have to be okay enough with yourself. So just excuse her, like, hey, I'm good. Why you ain't call me back in a while? Hey, I've been doing my thing. You know what I mean? Just saying, like, you ain't the type of person I hang out with. It'll blow her mind. You say some shit like that. You ain't people to me. You don't roll like people to me. So good luck to you. You're gonna blow her mind. And then you got to stand on business and walk away from the card table. Right? So just saying, man. Just saying. All right. Now, this is the last clip before we get to the dating profiles. But I want you to hear what this woman about to say. Let me set this video up.
Yes, sir.
This is an insane video. I'm gonna catch a couple comments and see what y'all said on this. I'm starting from the bottom and work up. You just can't win with these people. No, you can't. Drought season, all season long. Absolutely. Montel, shout out to you. He said the older a woman gets, the higher the failure rate on the simple test, bro. I know. And Montel, as I've said, that folder I got with all these videos, that's one of the ones too. What's that one called? Why men don't want older women. Again, these are not the titles, the fully fleshed out titles, right? But man, oh shit, this one is almost ready to make a video about. There was one clip that made me want to do this video. And then I put a few clips in there, new clips today. And there's one clip where a bunch of older dudes are talking about what their preference is. So don't be surprised if you don't see this video pop up in the next week or so. Because I'm going to tell you, that one clip alone is gold on what older men looking for. It just is gold. I can't wait to make that video based on that one clip, what dudes said they looking for. So this, stand by for that video. Stand by for that video. This is exactly why I'm not dealing with these walk-in jizz. America to the Philippines, female nature is the same. No, and thank you. Sentiment, thank you. I've said this before on the channel. You can't move abroad. Moving abroad isn't going to change female nature. That's why it's important for you to have your boundaries, to have your standards. Because if you don't, female nature is you're going to be like, oh my God, she's the prettiest girl I've ever seen. And blah, 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 and like you're gonna lose your shit. But if you don't understand female nature, the prettiness is gonna overtake you. Where you have to look at her based on her actions, her deeds, what she say, how she move, how she really behave around you. Female nature is female nature. Yes, you could go out abroad and you're gonna meet a different kind of woman, but you're still dealing with women. That's why it's important that you all don't like, oh, I'm just kind of like, I'm not going to even pay attention no more. These videos are all designed to show y'all female nature so that when you see it, you can identify, maybe that's not the same as America, but I know that trait. I know that tendency. And that way you don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe.
Yeah, we're not going to fall for a banana in the tailpipe.
All right. Make sure y'all don't fall for the old banana in the tailpipe. All right. I'm going to play this next video. I'm sorry I didn't catch all your comments, but we got to move on through this.
Yesterday, I was yelled at by all of the men in my family when I declared that as a woman, you should do absolutely nothing in the first 3 months of dating.
Now that's insane. You're not going to do nothing in the first 3 months of dating and think that I'm going to stick around? I'm going to tell y'all, gents, if you stick around with a woman who sit there and she's not going to reciprocate the energy that you give to her, you a fool. And you ain't getting no nookie, you a fool. I'm just letting y'all know.
Go out of your way 0 times for that man. Listen.
Look at this advice that they giving, man.
This advice is personal to me. I am a huge feminist. I'm a huge leader.
Hold up. Let me play that again. I got to do something real quick. Hold up. Let me play that again.
Personal to me. I am a huge feminist.
Oh. The red flag police came out. I'm going to tell you something. Ladies, you can be pro-woman. But as soon as you start saying you're an effeminist now in today's society, you're in a whole nother label. And listen, we're done. We're done saying, oh, well, I consider myself as a man that I'm a feminist. Damn, I hope that don't get flagged. But y'all get what I'm saying, okay? You can go ahead and say that till you're blue in the face. That ain't gonna get you more coochie. That's gonna make, at this point, it's gonna make you get respect lost, okay? I'm just letting y'all know. But this is a red flag. Let's listen to what she got to say.
A huge leader in all business scenarios. I am a successful entrepreneur. At the end of the day, I am so tired. And as a result, in my romantic relationships, I am not looking to lead. I am looking for a man who can be the hero in my personal life. But for somebody to be a hero, they kind of have to have problems to solve. And so when I first start dating somebody, I start to give them little tests where I introduce problems and allow them to show me solutions. Problem could be something as simple as, I've been so stressed with work. I need to get my mind off of it. That's the end of the sentence. I don't come up with any idea. I do no extra intellectual or physical labor besides voicing my stress, my problems, my issues, and giving a man an opportunity to solve it. Oh, I'm landing tomorrow at this time. I have nobody to pick me up from the airport. That's a full sentence, right? And we can see how that person responds. Because for me, there's just nothing that is sexier than a man who can solve problems for my stressed out business woman brain.
Let me say this to y'all, gents. Remember I always say there's always the truth and then there's the lie? I can understand why women, I don't think it's a bad thing that women have quote unquote tests for men. I don't have a problem with that in and of itself. But to start off your speech on your test that you don't do anything for 3 months, and then instead of to just introduce something and then to try to elicit a response, to me, that's kind of shady. Like when I talk about men testing women, it's not necessarily you have to create the situation to test the woman. It's you identify there's a scenario and you just see what she does with it. I'm okay with her saying that, but what she does is more on it's manipulative because it's like, well, I'm gonna say this, and their expectation, right, is well, if you don't, like she said, if you're not my personal hero, if you aren't, think about what they mean by that. Think about women, like, think about the women in terms of like Disney princess syndrome and hero and their expectation of it, especially here in 2026. Like, it don't mean what it should mean. And so when I did the sirens and I did the booing, it's because all of that is a manipulation tactic. She can sit there and say it's a test, and I want you to help my brain, and everything I hear with these women is about you. Because the end result is, well, it's me. It's everything you do for me. But what she hasn't talked about is what she does for that dude. What are you bringing? Well, all of my entrepreneurialness, I'm bringing all of that. Like, we don't care about that shit. I don't give a shit about that. The same thing that you want for relief from your business brain is the same thing a dude wants when he comes home from work. The thing about it is modern women now are in these positions where they're working and they want the same thing that we do. But when we ask for it, we're bitching and complaining. But when they say that they want it, it's like, oh, but I'm just giving him little tests. Just giving him little tests. And the double standards are crazy. The last thing I want to say is she wants to know if a man will solve a problem. We as men are already hardwired to try to solve problems. That's why I said what she said is so manipulative, because that's what we do anyway. And then when we try to, most women, not her, I'm pointing at the screen, so don't think I'm doing it, but most women want to just give you their problems, and then it's 50-50 on whether or not they want you to solve those problems. A lot of times they just want you to listen to them bitch, moan, and complain. And I hate to say it that way, because if you're reciprocating for me, then you talking about what stresses you, what bothers you, isn't bitch, moaning, complaining to us men. We want to be there for you. If you're our woman, we want to do that for you. But if you want to talk to me like I'm one of your girlfriends, then that's not going to work, because that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to want to solve your problem. Now, there's a component to listening to what you got to say, but you have to also understand that I cannot not try to solve it, because I don't sit there. For all my military dudes, right? Big fan, if you're still in the audience there. We don't live with problems. We literally got trained in the military as like, you don't live with problems. I can't tell you how many times that's been ingrained in me. And I was a chief in the Navy, right? We don't live with problems. They told us that. Even when I was going through chief, I don't want to say initiation, but, I forgot the term for it, right? But you go through the chief season, whatever, that's one of the things that they drill in your head. They tell you that you don't live with problems. They tell you you don't live with problems from the time you step on your first boat to the time you sign, you get your DD 214. Now, I'm just talking about the military, but I'm saying most men are under that same men, right? Men feel the same way. You don't live with fucking problems. So anything that you do in these little tests to try to get me to solve problems is all manipulation. At that point, I can't trust you. No man should trust you at that point either. All right. All day, they beat down brigade play. Ain't no woman worth destroying your peace and your PS5. Emotions versus solutions. Yes. Entrepreneurship, selling box. Shout out to MS. He said, translation, I can't keep a man. I hear you, man. Box wine and house cats. Kelvin says, sure, that's your answer. That's your answer to everything. Oh, I know I got that clip. I'm not going to pull it out yet. I ain't going to pull it out tonight. An overseas escort knows how to cook. Good luck living the single life. Yep. Effing wanna be Becky. Yep. There was a funny ass video, brother homie TSG, where a man goes on a date and bounced on a tab. Yeah, I see that's been big lately. I think O'Shea did a video on that. I didn't see it though. She must be out of her damn mind. Yeah. She has the right approach for a man. Yeah. Let me go down. Big Fam says, they don't want zero problems, big baby. Yeah, they don't. Exactly. Yeah, they don't want zero problems. We want zero problems. They don't. Chief selection. Thank you so much. I don't know how I forgot that, but I mean, hey, I've been out now for 8 years, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. I've been out for half the time I was in, damn near. It's crazy. All right. Enough of that. Enough with her. I have a few dating profiles and we're going to get up out of here. Thank you all for being here. Do me a favor, hit that like button. And then afterwards, if you want to leave a comment, leave a comment. I'm thinking about taking a couple of these clips, clip them up, and then make a smaller videos because we had some really good points and you all had some really good comments that I would love to put in video form for another day. Or if I go on vacation, I can clip this up and make another video later. Let me get this video ready. Shout out to old boy. I really got to remember what his name is. As soon as I get it, I will present it to you all so you all can go check his channel out on Instagram. All right, so let's check it out. Dating profile.
Today's episode of DTB, you got Shanti, 25, from Queens, New York. And let's just say she has a long list of things that she wants. And she puts about me, mama to 4 little angels, looking for my fairy tale. A man who will love my kids like his own. Nah, shorty. Will make me a shaman.
Make me a stay-at-home mom. Oh, my God. She working at White Council, y'all. I'm going to continue. My bad.
Don't know what that is? Seems like a Muslim term. I don't know. High-value man making at least $100K a year. Nah, shorty. Has a fancy car. Willing to pamper and spoil me. Nah, shorty.
What?
Not here to play games. Must be looking to marry in the next year or two.
You must be out your... Wait, hold up. Do I have that clip? Hold up. Where's my media assets? Yeah, you must be out your damn mind. What the hell? What? Hold on. All right, let's look at this real quick. 25 years old with 4 kids, y'all. 25 with 4. Looking for my fairy tale. Ma'am, your fairy tale was supposed to be to marry your kid's father or be with your kid's father. A man who will love my kids like his own. This is a crazy concept. And I'm not saying that a man can't love your kids like his own. I'm saying that to have 4 kids and for him to love them like their own. And a lot of y'all women won't let men be disciplinary to your kids. How you gonna love them if he don't have no responsibility for them? How you gonna love your kids if he ain't got no stake for them? And then he got this dude's supposed to be 4 kids. You got 4 kids. He's supposed to make you a stay-at-home mom, and high value man only. So you didn't have 4 kids by somebody else, but yet you deserve a high value man. He's supposed to retire you. You see how ridiculous this fucking sounds? This is crazy. Like, possible, but is it likely? This is the ignorance that we have to listen to. He got to have a fancy car. He got to pamper and spoil her. She not here to play games. Must be looking to marry. Like, y'all know how delusional. Wasn't that the title of tonight's thumbnail? Let me make sure I see that. Yep. Tonight's thumbnail was titled Delusional. And this is what this profile is. To think that some dude's supposed to come in, be successful as hell, have a car, be able to pamper and spoil you, make 6 figures, want to marry you with your 4 kids, and make you a stay-at-home mom. And you work at White Castle. Yeah, the days of us men scooping y'all out of y'all bad situations, that shit is done. We are done with that shit. Let's go to the next one. That's crazy talk.
Disclaimer, I'm not making fun of her in any shape, way, or form. I'm just reading what she put. Charmaine, 26. I love my kids so much. Leave her church girl. I go to church. It's just the excessive use of commas for me. Faithful, loyal, trustworthy. I'm on a disability. I can't work. Looking for a church guy. Love being a reborn mama. I know y'all laughing reading this. I'm not the only one.
This is crazy.
Looking for someone loyal and trustworthy. I have a disability, ADHD, and learning disability. A Christian man. I'm really starting to think she really wants a Christian man. Love being a reborn mama. She said that already. Looking for a church guy. I suffer with depression as well. Light-skinned men only. You know what? I'm not mad at you, shorty. It's just crazy, though. If I was supposed to put light-skinned women only, they'll be like, you're a colorist and you hate black women.
Yes.
Your mama black. I just want to know how much kids she has. But other than that, I hope she can find that light-skinned Christian man who can handle her ADHD and her depression.
Yeah.
And who loves her kids, too. So,
She got
shout out
kids?
to you, Charmaine.
Did I miss the kids part? Hold on real quick. I love my kids. Oh, I missed that. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. This is crazy because this woman is 26. The last one was 25. This is 26. Okay? So here's my thing. I feel like, gents, that this woman used, I'm a church woman, I'm reborn again. So you was out there in the streets, you had a bunch of kids probably. Let's just assume she got 4 like the last one. And then here it is. I feel like she like, okay, I was out in the streets, had all these kids, but now I got all these kids. I had to go to church, which church is like the end boss goal of the 304, right? All the 304s go through this reborn period, and now all of a sudden you up in church. And then now, I don't think she's looking for a church man. You should turn Christian man or church man to sucker, simp. Change it to that because that's what they're looking for. She is looking for a sucker simp to come in, take care of her and all her childrens, and you're supposed to be okay with that. Then, on top of being that sucker man that's going to take care of all her children, now she telling you, and I'm not sitting here and saying she don't have a disability, depression, all this stuff. Well, essentially, I feel like when women put all of that shit in her profile is to let you know that she is toxic, she got a bad attitude, and then some days she gonna be moody. Some days she gonna be acting a certain way, and you gotta deal with it. And then on top of that, because I'm not done yet, when she have all these bad attitudes, what is she gonna do? She's gonna blame it on the disabilities. She's gonna blame it on all the stuff she put in there. Well, I told you from the beginning I had all this wrong with me. If you can't deal with me in my worst time, you can't expect to deal with me in my best time. Yo, just let your soul glow. Oh my God. Bonbons and wine boxes. Toxic extract. Nah, stay away from me. Yeah. Blasphemy. Abdul, get the rocks. The band she wants, she wouldn't let him, in her direction when she was childless. No. Talk about the last woman. Yeah. They believe they can sprinkle their perfect man into existence. That's exactly it. They're highly educated and still ignorant. Exactly. Mid-tier generally, top tier for that rat community. Talk about the last woman. At least she's working. Yeah, I guess that's true. OG Eric LaSalle McDowell's. Oh, a bunch of stank holes with no sugar or soul. All right. And gents, we got one more clip, one more profile left. Let's get to it. And then we're going to get up out of here because that pizza is calling me. It's calling me.
I go to church. The entitlement of some of these women is really just absurd. Natalie, 28. I have 5 kids. Don't swipe right if you want to chill without the kids because I don't have a babysitter. Don't waste my time. I don't know what I want. Come with a damn plan or leave me alone.
What the fuck?
She's from Georgia, Hinesville, and she is 5'4" and she works at Burger King. Man, I want you to acknowledge what the fuck is going on. The reason why she could put this in her bio is because y'all keep rewarding these women for bad behavior.
Yes.
Y'all gotta stop buying them flowers, chocolate, gifts, taking them on expensive dates, giving them money, paying for their hairs and nails, whatever the fuck it is. Because the more y'all do that, the more this bullshit is gonna continue.
Right.
Mind you, she has 5 kids and she's speaking like this with no babysitter. So she's telling yo ass, don't hit her up thinking you going to chill alone without the kids being there. But you know who she's not going to do that to? A dude she really likes. She going to keep doing this to the sucker simp dudes who pander to her and give her whatever the fuck she wants because you let her get away with it. But I'm here to nip that shit in the butt.
Please.
Anyway, what do
Thank you,
y'all
sir.
think? Write in the comments. Would you chill with her and her 5 kids and come up with a plan and take her on a date? Because I know I sure would the fuck not.
Listen. Let's go back here, okay? That dude, I don't really have much more to say. He said everything that we've been saying on this channel, okay? This is insane. Really, he said everything. 5 kids, and you sit here and you talking about, you up here think you got demands? You think you got demands with them 5 kids. You 28 years old and you work at Burger King. Like, we are really supposed to go and save them, but let her make more money than you, then you not good enough. Stop, please stop. Let me, this is my last message. I'm gonna go up on screen. Let me tell y'all something. Stop, like he said, stop saving these women. If I can't stress nothing enough, I know my, this is why men stop sending videos, don't do as well as they used to. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. The reason why I continue to make that is to show you what not to do. Okay. Like, oh, she was cute though. I wanted to toss her a few. No, stop. Like everybody been saying in this goddamn comments, hold the line. Hold the line. Because the reason why this behavior continues to persist is because we allow it, right? If we want to see shit start to change, we got to start weeding these women out, okay? And unfortunately, simping is these simps is at an all-time high. These dudes are just desperate for anything. And so we can't allow this no more. This can't stand. This can't stand. All right? Because these comments, we'll get up out of here. That's because these people are delusional, brother homie. Absolutely delusional. Exactly why I put that shit on the thumbnail tonight. Working at Burger King, looking for a Whopper. Oh, that's called the You not my daddy, Syndrome King. You not my dad. Oh, damn it. You can't make this shit up. You really can't, Kelvin. You cannot make this shit up. You must be out your goddamn mind. I really wish I could pull that one up right now. Simps reward their bad behavior. Absolutely. Brokey panhandling. Yeah, they all panhandling. She reminded me of the 80s when colored heifers wanted a light-skinned ninja with a Jerry curl. Yeah. Hey, big fam, I totally forgot about that whole part where she's looking for a light-skinned dude. That is the craziest thing. And old boy said the right thing. If we as men say, oh, I want me a light-skinned woman, or I want me a white woman, man, tell me they're not going to destroy us in them comments. You know what? Speaking of that, I should make one of them videos soon just because I'm an antagonist, just because I can. I should make one of them videos antagonizing this shit. Who? Yeah, I know, King. I know. I love Hardee's and Burger King. All right, gents. Listen, thank y'all for being here tonight. Hold up. Don't deserve Burger King. That's an insult to Whoppers everywhere. Exactly. Thank y'all for being here tonight, man. Look, had a good time with y'all. Thank y'all so much. Again, make sure y'all like this video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, we do this every Wednesday. Love to hear from you all down in the comments below. And until next time, gents. I almost had the wrong outro. I can't have the wrong outro. It's about to be PN. You know what? Hell, I'm going to show y'all. This is PNC intro. I'm going to use it for the outro, okay? So until next time, gents, live your best life.